You will see that we have, as you know, had to institute regulation of water, which is the institution of lockoffs at specific times, and that is unavoidable because once you have insufficient water, you have to limit the access so that you avoid primarily the wastage of water. Now we know that we lose 70% of our water on a regular basis from source to consumer. And so when we only have 30 and 20 and 40% in our storage, there are times when you have to act smart, even though we know it causes great frustration. And I understand many of the persons who I've spoken to do understand and really are asking us as a government and as agencies to simply ensure for them certain certainty as to when the regulations will occur. And we're getting better at that. And you would have seen a marked improvement in the last month in that regard. So we're reducing wastage through leaks in our distribution system. We have the non-revenue water project in the corporate area, which is a partnership with Jamaican and NWC, which has seen a reduction in the non-revenue water, which is the water that we are losing through leaks and through theft, from 63% down to now 36%. And across the country, I'm advised by Mr. Buchanan that the non-revenue water, which is water that we are losing, is even at a greater percentage than in the corporate area. So you can appreciate the problem that we have. The trucking of water has also been instituted to worst affected areas. Priority has been given to the hospitals. You'd have heard recently of an issue with KPH. That is a matter which we addressed swiftly, and we provided support to them in determining what is the best mechanism for them to be able to provide water to the patients and to their workers. And we will be in short order able to visit KPH and provide for you a more substantive update on the good partnership that we have with the Ministry of Health for that institution. Other public institutions like schools have also been prioritized for this year, this new school term. A lot of effort was put into ensuring that schools were provided with the necessary water and also with the capacity to store the water. Through our agencies, we provided financial support for the storage tanks, as well as assisting some schools in evaluating and auditing their own situation to find out why it is that sometimes we are providing water tonight and by tomorrow morning it is gone when there are no students at school. So we understand that there are some challenges, and so we have also adjusted the time that we provide the water to some of the institutions, and we will be working with them to make sure that when we provide the water, they can protect the water. We've also had to ensure the flexibility of the system, which is really moving water from places where we have more and providing that to places that are greatly affected. And that's something which will get better once we have an upgrade in our transmission system and infrastructure. We have also procured a number of tanks. I believe it was 1,500 for the initial first phase, which have been primarily in large part distributed across the corporate area to provide support to those citizens that we know are extremely affected by the prolonged drought and by the deficiencies in our system. And it is a means of us saying to you, as a government, we understand.